I knew that at any point it could get taken away. We moved lots of different times, but I didn't think it would be that hard to find a house again. I didn't imagine that, you know, when I was earning great money and when I had a stable job, and you know, that I would be living out of my car and all my stuff be in a storage shed, and I'd be couch surfing and staying with friends. I'd imagine that maybe like that for a few weeks, but not for years. Hi, my name is Ilona Harker. I'm 43 and I'm from Brunswick Heads. I studied visual arts, and then I studied music business management because I thought I was too old at 19 to ever become a musician, which is what I always wanted to do. And so I thought I'd get into the sort of managerial side. Then I had a baby, and when he was about sort of 3 or 4, I started singing. The day after his 17th birthday, I was renting privately, and the landlord at that point said he was going to put the rent up $70 a week, and it wasn't something at that point that I could afford. And so, yeah, I had to pack up this house that we'd been in for 4 years. We'd paid over like $100,000 in rent, and just that feeling of, again, having everything taken away, that fear, not having anywhere to live. There's no stability. You can't make decisions. You can't, like feeding yourself, like being able to sleep properly. All of these things have an incredible impact on a person, and they certainly had a huge impact on me, and a huge impact on my health and also my mental health. You feel like a failure. You feel like I felt like a really bad mum. I was really ashamed of myself. And I remember the frustration because I think when you have problems in your life, you have to look at yourself and go, how can you do better? And I remember that frustration was like, there's nothing more that I can do. There's no houses. And the fear, and seeing the effect it had on my son and how much it hurt our family was probably, yeah, it still sits very uncomfortably with me. People say things like, well, just move away. My son and all his friends were here. All my support group was here. Where do we move to? Somewhere really far away where we don't have our friends and we don't have our support, and we start again. It doesn't seem like a very healthy solution. And it's not people like me, it's not our fault, it's that there's a housing crisis. It really isn't our fault. And I think that people have to really change their perception of who they see as homeless and whose fault it actually is. They're like, get a real job, you're a musician. But like, I do work, I go out and I sing to people who have dementia, and I look after your grandparents, you know, while they're in care. I have a job, and I really love that job. I could go and work in a bank or go and work in a mine, but I see this job as really valuable and really important, even with people who have come from like sort of wealth or have had money behind them, and through decisions that they had no control over. A car accident, someone running into them, they lose everything. It can happen like that.